And this is another video by Matthew Morgan. Just so y'all understand this, for everyone who says interracial dating is a sin, interracial dating has been going on since the dawn of time. People would tell you interracial dating is a sin. Well, just understand, if you're saying interracial dating is a sin, then the parents of Jesus were white and black, and Jesus is mixed. So you're saying the birth of Jesus was a sin. Just putting it out there. So the church worships a sin, which will make the church a sin because it's worshiping a sin. Just saying, that's what you guys were saying, that the birth of Jesus was a sin. Stings, I know, what reality in the same. Anyway, just so y'all understand this, white slave masters fell in love with black slave women, molested them, babies were made between them, but the white slave owner just owned the black slave baby because he didn't want his genes getting cursed or infected with nigger genes or nigger genes. So yeah. And then the white slave owner's daughter fell for the black slaves, and babies were made out of that. So I don't know what to tell you about that one. You say interracial dating is a sin, well, tell that to the time of Jesus, because it was happening since his time. Just so you know that. Anyway, and let me just tell you like this. The only reason people think interracial dating is a sin is because of slavery and how white people put black people into slavery. But to be honest, black people started slavery in Egypt. How white people came from England and Europe and all them other places, came to visit Egypt to see how the land was and how it was ran, how the great structures were made, and the kings and queens had people touring them around Egypt, showing them that they put their own in slavery to build these great monuments to reflect the kings and the queens of Egypt's greatness. White people seeing that, they were like, oh, so you put your own in slavery? Mm-hmm. Who better to put under our feet than our own? And then white people went back to their homelands. Eventually, Christopher Columbus came along, sailed the ocean blue, 1942, found a Native American reservation. You already know the rest of that story, genocided them. Then went right back to Africa after the slaves got took out of Egypt, sent to Africa. White people remembered the ways that the black people showed about slavery. And then white people fell on that thing called cotton, but they didn't know how to pick it. They couldn't stay out in the sun for long periods of time to pick it, so they got different races. Black people were the ones who stuck, so they used black people, and yeah, there you go. Built that slavery system, took names away, history, blinded black people so we didn't know how we got here, and we wouldn't know how to leave, and took their names, identities. It's pretty much like jail. That's where they got the jail system from. Anyway, so if you say interracial dating is a sin, then look at your own ancestry, because everyone's genetics then came from someone else's race. Gene hopping's nothing new. It has been happening forever. And it's not a sin, it's just a misunderstanding between races, meaning everyone's genetics came from someone else, because if not, you wouldn't have all these different races. Plus, you got the Tower of Babel where it first started. Once God cracked the Tower of Babel, everyone's languages changed, and some people went to Africa, some people went to Europe, skin colors changed. Then after a certain period of time, people regrouped to see different languages, skin colors, and all that. So yeah, just putting it out there. This whole language difference changed from the Tower of Babylon, and people went from Africa to Europe and Asia and all them other places. And skin colors changed and divided from there. So technically, interracial anything is not a sin. It's an ancestry. All right, I'm out.